angels. So I was literally walking out of the house to go see my dad at his senior center because he's in physical rehab. And I heard do a Gemini reading. And I'm like, now? The most weirdest just moments ever. I've been getting these signs to do these readings. So as you guys know, I'm not going to be doing personal readings anymore if you haven't been noticing or listening. On December 1st is my last day. Between now and December 1st, you can book a $5 one-question reading, and then that's it. I'm taking it off. You're not going to be able to book it anymore. It just takes a toll on me. You know, like I have a gift, and I actually feel what I'm reading and what you feel, and I can't do it anymore. I look at these readers, and they read all day, every day, and I'm like, do you have a gift, or are you just really good at telling people what they want to hear? Because that's like, takes a toll on you no matter how much you protect yourself. Like, it's a lot if you have a gift. So you guys have, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 more days if you want to book a reading, and then that's it. I'm not doing one question readings or $5 or any kind of readings for anybody unless I do it in my giveaway, just so you guys know. So right off the bat, you guys have the 9 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Hangman, the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles. You have a lot of Pentacles, a lot of Earth energy going on here. The Knight of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles, and then the 6 of Cups. Wow. So it looks like somebody here is going to be single soon, or is single. They're just, even if you're not, if you're in a relationship, you're just in charge of your ship. You're basically taking the reins, taking control. Everything you do is your decision. You're very independent in this relationship if you are in a relationship. With the 2 of Pentacles, you're just juggling things. See how she's reading a book and then juggling the magic above her? You know, you're trying to balance everything out in your life. With the Page of Swords, you have like very page level communication. You're talking to someone. You're seeing them for who they really are. With the Hanged Man, you know, you've been thinking a lot about something that's been going on that's affecting your home with the 4 of Wands, or your future home, if that makes any sense. And you're holding on tight to this idea of Knight of Swords. Very quickly something changing. So there's like, you see a situation, you see where it's going, and you're hoping that it changes. And you're holding on to that idea that perhaps something can be different. With the 6 of Pentacles, you've been giving to this situation, or getting something, or you will be getting something from someone that you know from your past, with the 6 of, you know, or someone that feels like home. With the 5 of Cups, you're getting away from your past. You're getting away from the things that once held you back. If you ever want to see the links to any of my decks, they're all on my Facebook channel. It's facebook.com/ I think it's the Thetarotcheerleader. It could just be Thetarotcheerleader. I'll put the link below. But if you ever want to see any of the decks that I'm using, I usually have them posted there, so you can just buy them on the spot. With the Ace of Pentacles, there is some money coming in, or some type of stability that will be presenting itself, but it's a lie. So you thought, with the 7 of Swords, you thought that you were getting ready to have this beautiful, wonderful future with somebody. You were giving to it. You were focusing on it. You were changing your past and who you were to fit this situation, but it was all a lie. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse, they had no plans whatsoever of having this kind of future with you. They were actually planning on ending it with the Death card. It could also be that they hoped you would change quicker too, because there's a lot of speed in this reading. With the 3 of Pentacles, it looks like, oh, sorry, with the reverse 3 of Cups, you were not what they were looking for. But they were willing to change and try to make it work, right? So they were looking at your plans, but the plans that you guys were making with the 5 of Swords was disappointing. They're like, this isn't what I want in my life. I'm sorry. If you're wondering what happened with the Knight of Pentacles, you're like, This isn't going as quickly as I want it to go, in the direction that I want it to go. It's like nothing's happening. With the Magician, they were, both of you, I think, were manifesting this. So you guys were trying to make it work. You were trying to make it your ideal situation. However, no matter how much you tried, it just wasn't moving in the direction you wanted it to move in, or as fast as you wanted it to go. And with the King of, or no, is it just, sorry. I switched all the kings around. This is normally the King of Cups. There's love there. You can't deny it. But the stability just wasn't where it needed to be for the Ace of Cups, for this love to flourish. With the Knight of Wands, somebody was in and out. They were like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do this. Okay, I'm going to do this. They were listening to other people with the Three of Cups on like how they should proceed in a situation. You know, the thing is that other people don't see those little moments you guys have when you're in bed, or when you're talking about your dreams, or when you're working together or laughing, and they don't see that. So you can't really always listen to what other people tell you. With the Five of Cups, somebody got left out in the cold, or is going to get left out in the cold this month. And they know why. Because of the arguing with the Five of Wands, the bickering, the anger, the quick to anger, the temper, the lack of planning. With the Hermit, now somebody's in contemplative mode, hoping that things will get better with the Six of Swords. With the Page of Cups, somebody's coming to apologize and hopefully try to improve things. This Emperor has decided to go ahead and become who they were meant to be. With the Ace of Swords, they're trying to make things clear, like, look, if we get back together, or if we try again, then this and this, you know, like somebody's really going to come back and try to save whatever is happening here. Anything else? Tower moment. It doesn't seem like, no matter, it doesn't seem like whatever the efforts that are being put, the tower is going to fall. And the tower, when the tower falls, there's two possibilities. It's over, or, well, you have the Wheel of Fortune, or you have the chance to rebuild and show the person, like, look, this can be different. And that's your justice. You have a chance to work on this and make things better with the Eight of Cups, with the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Six of Swords. So there is a silver lining in this one. Wow. If this is not your reading and everything's dandy in your situation, then it's because you got wish fulfillment. You got the Star. With the Fool, someone took a leap of faith, or someone made an impulsive decision with the Nine of Wands that they regret this month. And with the Page of Pentacles, hold on. Somebody made a decision that they were trying to protect themselves based on what was going on and how they saw it. But you have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, and then the Eight of Cups. Maybe they got an offer from someone else that they were more attracted to, and they decided to walk away from this with the Seven, and that made the other person defensive, and there was a tower moment. I don't think the other person knows that's what happened, that there was another offer. Or maybe they looked at your offer and they were like, nah, this is not what I want out of life. And then they walked away. With the High Priestess and a Queen of Swords. Holy shit. And then you have the Four of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles. And then the Four of... There is nothing you could have done to change this situation. This person has already made their decision. They were already in Queen of Swords mode before they made their decision. They have already chosen to reject this. They had already planned this, to reject this situation. They just didn't know how to do it. And then they found the right moment and they did it. So there was nothing, whoever got rejected or whoever got hurt in the situation, there was nothing you could have done to change the situation. It was already predestined. I'm going to give you another reading. It's what they wanted. They weren't happy. And you know what's sad? That you don't see that your partner is not happy in a relationship. That's what you need to really think about. Look at your partner. Do they look happy? Like you could, I don't know how people don't see that their partner is not happy. How do you not see it? How do you not see that someone's not at their peak or their best, or they're just going through the motions, and you're content with that because you're happy that you have them there, but you're not really, all you got to do is try to make your partner happy. And if it's too much work for you, then you don't want to be in this relationship and put in the effort, then let him go. But someone was really unhappy, and it's popping up. This is the theme for this month, is that somebody in this relationship is unhappy and the other person didn't even care enough to see it. That's how they felt. So for others of you, something new is starting. One thing ended, something new is starting. It's going to be someone coming in to give you love. This next thing is going to be more successful than the last thing, which was deceptive and unsure, with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords. With the Ace of Pentacles, this new thing that you are going to be happy with the Star, that is your wish fulfillment, is more stable than the last thing. So the last thing was kind of like a lesson or a stepping stone to get you ready and prepared for the new thing. With the Page of Wands, there's going to be a lot of like flirtatious energy, a lot of sexual attraction or tension. With the Nine of Wands, somebody's going to be a little bit, and Nine of Swords next to each other. Someone in this relationship feels with the options. They either have a lot of options, or they feel like delusional. Like they're delusional and thinking like this is coming together for some of you, because there's the Nine of Swords and the Nine of the other person is guarded and stressed out. Again, listening to friends. What is up with people listening to their friends? Could be family. This person is imbalanced. They might someone has a mental disorder. For some of you, they're bipolar, they're taking shots, they're taking pills. You know, when you see someone taking pills, try to find out what it is. Somebody's not all there. Not for all of you, but for most of you. Somebody in this one reading, they're making a lot of head over heart decisions. And with the King of Pentacles, it's because they're looking for a stable future, someone that they can, you know, lean on, trust, rely on, somebody that has money. And with the Nine of Swords, somebody's being crazy Nine of Cups, sorry. Somebody's being crazy selfish. And with the Sun, they don't care, because as long as they're happy, however long it takes, with the Temperance card. As long as they're happy and they get what they want, that's all that matters, especially in a home situation. So it feels like these all tie together, that you're dealing with someone that wanted more than you were willing to offer, or vice versa. And they didn't care who they hurt or how the other person felt, because it's not what they wanted. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Let's do a reading for people who did not resonate with any of these. This month you're going to be defensive, and you knew it, because something's changing. I think your finances, or for some of you, the interest rates and the stock markets actually affect your income a lot compared to other people. So something's changing. You're getting defensive. You're trying to change your plans. This could be your career and finance reading too. You're being patient with the Temperance card, waiting for the right time. With the Ace of Cups, wow. You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's taking. So some of you might be cashing out. I think this is career and finance for some reason. And letting go of the past. Things that you were invested in. Somebody's selling. Somebody's getting out before it's too late. Somebody might have insider information. So I feel like if this is career and finance, somebody felt like things were going wrong. They were selling. They were deceived, because now they're with the Nine. Now they're guarded and they're stressed out. So I feel like somebody, let me take my headband off. It's like squishing my head. Oh. Somebody feels like they were deceived into, or manipulated into, making a decision that they didn't want to make. They listened to the Snake and the Lover's card. They didn't listen to their heart. They took whatever they had invested and they tore it apart with the Three of Swords, and now they're having success or being recognized. They didn't see everything when they made this decision. They didn't see clearly. And now they're full of love and remorse and regret. Because they made a head over heart decision. They didn't choose their heart, they chose their head. And now they're all alone, thinking about what they could have had and the stability that was there. And then with the Page of Wands, they're trying to figure out. They realized they were immature or childish. And now they're seeing clearly. Remember with the Two of Swords before, they weren't seeing clearly. You have like that blindfold on your head. But now they're seeing very clearly with the Ace of Swords. And they want to hold on to whatever it was that they let go. I feel like this is the other person's reading, the other side that did the leaving. For some of you, you guys just sold your stuff, stocks, comic books, things of value, thinking that you're going to need that money, and now you regret it because you realize that there was more value to it, that you didn't sell it for what it was worth. Now they want to work on it. That's someone taking their time and taking too long to make a decision. I would really like a different reading for people that are not going through this, because I know that there are Geminis out there that are not going through this. Somebody's flirting with you, or you're flirting with someone and you know it. You're holding on to the idea that you could have a Ten of Pentacles with them. There's something that needs to be fixed in this relationship before you guys can move forward. And that's your wish fulfillment to make this work. I feel like someone likes somebody, or they're flirting with someone, or maybe it's just a booty call or something and you want it to be more kind of thing. And they've been thinking about how to take this to the next level. So for those of you who are not going through that other situation, this is possibly what you're going through. They really have a lot of love for you. This is cute. This is like a new relationship. They admire that you're single and you're powerful, and they want to kind of get together with you and connect. This could also be someone who just wants to connect on a platonic level. Like, I like that person, I want to be their friend. Or like, you know, I want to work with them. They seem like they're really cool. So that's for others of you this month. Because you're going to have somebody that's like flirting with you, but they actually like you a lot more than they're letting on. If you're doing career and finance, you're going to have a collaboration with somebody or work with somebody. They're out for their own best interests right off the bat, but sometimes that helps you make money. They have their passions. They know what they want to do with the Nine of Cups and the Page of Wands. They know exactly when to do it. They're very skilled at timing, and that's your Justice, is this Wheel of Fortune. Money's coming in. Things are going to turn around for you very quickly when it comes to your finances. There's going to be some arguments between the two of you, but one of you guys is really smart when it comes to money. Very, very good with money, very lucky. And this union is going to help you elevate to that level. I think what they needed was your passion. Because the King of Wands is below the Page of Wands. So they saw something in you that they could capitalize off of. They decided they wanted to work with you, and then they saw what you really brought to the table. The thing is that someone's energy is in and out. They're not stable. They're like, you know, emotional. Highs, lows. Not bipolar, emotional. And this King of Swords is more strategic. You have three kings. King of Swords, Wands, and Pentacles. Somebody knew what they were looking for. This could be employment. This could be work. This could be finances, like somebody got you to invest in something. one person is smarter than the other one. One person has the passion, the creativity. The other person has the brains and the money. And you guys are going to come together this month. And again, it could be just a job, but they see that they could capitalize off of you, or vice versa. If we're dealing with an Aries, they're really into themselves to the point where they don't give a shit about you at all. Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords. Nine of Cups, sorry, Queen of Swords. I always keep saying that, I don't know why. And then the Justice. They think that's fair. I think this person was hurt a lot. So now they're just, you know, doing what they want. Someone is going to leave to pursue their own passions. And they're defending themselves because this is what they want to do in this relationship, and they don't care what anyone feels or thinks. They're sorry and they love you, but they have to do what they have to do and head in the direction they need to head. And somebody's going to be just going after whatever it is that they wanted, regardless of the other person. They know that they're hurting the other person when they do this. If you're dealing with a Taurus, somebody is reconciling with their past or dealing with children. That's going to change. It's going to change, or it's going to end with the Death card, with the Eight of Wands. Somebody's coming in quickly to communicate why things aren't working out with the Queen of Swords, and that's their Justice. With the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles, someone needs time to recover. They were like trying to make this relationship work, and it kind of like really destroyed them, and they need time to recover. Some of you, for some of you, somebody was pregnant and they decided to have an abortion, and they need time to recover. They chose the abortion because they had to do what was best for them, because they didn't look at this relationship and feel like they were getting what they needed based on the previous readings. And obviously it destroyed the person that wanted to keep the child. But this person did what was best for them based on what they saw in this relationship. It's for a very small number of you. If you think it was a miscarriage, it might not have been a miscarriage. For some of you. For others of you, it was. Don't like go crazy on your partner or whatever. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this could be a personal reading. Or it could be a reading if you're actually dealing with Gemini. Somebody's getting a wish fulfillment. They're getting an apology from someone that walked away. With the Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups. With the King of Swords, somebody's coming in to tell them everything that they were thinking. And with the King of... Let me look at this again, sorry. There's a tremendous amount of love here. And that love is the only thing keeping this thing alive. You got the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords in reverse. And yeah, somebody's choosing to be single and let this go. They haven't healed from it yet, but they're just realizing this isn't, no matter how much love is in this situation, there's a lot of love. They just have to let it go. It doesn't work. If you're dealing with a Cancer, You have the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. You have the Empress and the Death. This is moving very quickly because there's a lot of passion fueling it. This Empress is on fire. She loves this. But she might put a hold on it because it's just moving so quick. It's more than she can handle, which is weird because Cancers can usually handle a lot of new change. She's putting a halt to it with the Knight of Pentacles because she's not sure. She has a lot of other options. She, he, whoever. I'm just saying she because it's the Empress card. If you're dealing with a Leo, they're very logical, methodical, in charge. They're very astute, and they know exactly what they're thinking and they're feeling. They know how to invest and hold on to things and what to hold on to. They make very good decisions, and with the Page of Swords, they're talking about stability with you and with the investments they want to make with you. This person's looking at the situation and saying, I'm willing to move forward with you. This is what we need to do. That's nice. Good for Leo. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they take... They're patient. It's what you wished for. You guys might be living together or planning to live together or planning some kind of celebration like a wedding or an engagement or something. They're different. Things have changed between the two of you after an argument. And now I think they're stepping up. If you're dealing with Libra, happy things are picking up. It's just for the month. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're unsure about this commitment and this relationship. They're a little disappointed or upset. You guys are not on the same page. Because look, you see how his eyes are covered? They're unsure. They don't know what decision to make about this Ten of Pentacles. This relationship, this stability, everything good, right? They're torn with the Five of Swords. They're torn on what to do. But they have to make a decision and take action on it with the Two of Wands. With the Ten of Swords, they're hurt. They love you, but they're hurt. Something happened that they're hurt. And that's what's making it difficult for them to make a decision of whether or not they want to continue building this. Because something changed in the relationship with the Death card. Things are getting better with the Six of Swords, but with the Nine of Wands, this person is guarded. What did you do? Why do people do things to each other to put them in these situations? What did they do to you? I don't know. Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, you guys are going to get some clarity this month. There's going to be a truth that comes out. That's going to be that comes with an offer with the Page of Pentacles. And you're going to have to make a quick decision with the Eight of Wands on what your next steps are going to be, because it's going to require a lot of action and passion to have this stability. I think someone's going to get proposed to. If you're dealing with a Sag, there's something you don't know with the High Priestess in reverse. There's something you don't see with the Seven of Pentacles, that they're not invested in this the way they used to be. They stopped planning things with the Three of Swords, or with the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They're not impulsive or taking action on this anymore. They just keep the light flirtation alive. Kind of like in order to, when someone's not in it anymore, but they just go through the motions. But it's what you want. Even if they're not there, as long as they're there, you're happy. That's not good. Because, I don't know. I'm shutting up. I'm going to shut up. I'm referenced this before, but someone's just happy that the person's there, even if they're not there, even if they're not happy. And that's not good. So pay attention to your partner. Look at them. Make sure they're there with you mentally and emotionally, and they're not just going through the motions, because that is not okay. Somebody's being neglected, and they feel like you don't care and you don't see it, and then that's not going to end up well, just so you know. If you're dealing with the Sag, there's a lot of burdens in this connection with the Ten of Wands. You see all those little burdens everywhere? And with the Eight of Cups, they're ready to leave. They're like, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. I've stayed long enough with the Temperance card. I dealt with your demons, helped you out with your stuff, and now it's time for me to get what I want. And I'm making a head over heart decision because I love you, but this is not a good situation for me. I need to be with someone that's on the same page with me and they're not like delusional. See how like he's looking at the thing and not realizing that there's something behind it? This is the theme of this month for Gemini. Someone is not happy and the other person is oblivious to it because they're happy. They don't care the other person's not there, they're not happy. They're not seeing how delusional this situation is. And Sag got tired of it. Geminis, is this what Geminis do? Maybe this month. I don't know. This is such a weird month, Capricorn. You know why? Because we just walked through the 11/11 portal. And everyone is now settling into whatever it is that they chose. And now the things that they've chosen or did not choose or did not take action on or took action on are coming to fruition, and this is part of that. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this is a strong relationship. There's a lot of love here. There was a change that's going to happen this month that's going to make things better, whatever you guys decide to do. This is a good union. With if you're dealing with an Aquarius, somebody has a lot of options, and there's a Queen of Pentacles here that they rejected, and they're upset that they rejected that person, but it's a choice that they made. So this Queen of Pentacles was one of their options, but they rejected them, and they're upset that they rejected them. If you're dealing with Pisces, this situation has its issues with the Ten of Wands, but it's stable and it's loving with the Ten of Pentacles. With the Ace of Swords, you guys are coming together and talking about with the Ace of Cups how much you guys love each other and how you're going to try to get through these little burdens, right, as a team to defend your relationship. Because with the Queen of Cups, there's love here. The love is stronger than the problems. And it seems that with all the other readings, the problems were bigger than the love. So that might be a way that you want to look at this. I know, right? There you go. That looks better, right? I can get away with that. It's just that the headband, I needed it to pull my hair back, but it gives me a headache. So that's what I have for you guys. Let me see if there's any final thoughts from the universe. The King of Cups popped up. That's the only card that was upside down in the deck. So the love is there. For Gemini, if you're in a relationship or you're looking to be with somebody or whatever, the love is there. It's just somebody didn't level up the way that they should have, and the other person doesn't feel safe, comfortable, or protected in the situation. That's the theme that I've gotten. But let's see what the cards say. There's going to be a rejection this month. For a lot of Geminis, or Geminis are going to be rejecting this month. It has to do with the past relationship or someone from your past that then turns Queen of Swords because they made a head over heart decision. Pretty much that's the theme over and over and over with this deck and with this reading, is that someone is deciding with their head and it's causing them to be the Queen of Swords, and they're rejecting the situation. I don't know if it's going to be you or them, but just keep that in mind, and you can preemptively strike that, because now that you have this information, if this is your reading, because not all people are going to be going to this. Some people are going to be like, what? I'm not the reader for you this month, maybe next month. Check out your weeklies to see if I'm on the page with your weeklies, but this monthly reading might not have been for you. It might have been for other Geminis that needed to hear this, right? If this does not resonate with you, I'm not offended. It's okay. We're all reading for different people. But if it does resonate, please hit the like and subscribe button. I could use the support and the help. Thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, and your shares. I always appreciate it. It just seems like this is a lesson to be more aware of your partner's. I know you can't read people's minds, but you can see their body language, their little comments, their smirks, their just watch your partner. And are they happy? Are they happy? If they're happy, then you have nothing to worry about. But if they're not, even just say that. Just go up to you and be like, dude, are you happy? No, really, tell me, because if you're not happy, I want to fix it because I want to make this work. I love you. You know what I mean? Like, it's that easy. I mean, that should be just like a check that you guys do at least once every 6 months to a year. Bro, are you happy? No, what happened? Let's talk about it. And don't get defensive and start fighting them when they tell you what makes them unhappy. I didn't know that, bro. Don't get mad and angry. Look at it like, whoa, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I thought you were like, okay, what can I do then? How do we make this work? Because I'm smitten and I want to be with you for as long as we could be together, if not forever. So let's work on this. Let's take this to the next level. Let's be compassionate and empathize with each other and like work on it. You know what I mean? That's what I hope and wish for you guys. That's what I got for you guys. Until next time. Bye.